Hello, hello. Hope everybody's good. I just want to say immediately that I did some changes to the audio of the microphone. I was looking back on some of the recent VODs. Hello, Mr. Lagers. Hope you are good. How was your Sunday? But yeah, I was looking back at some of the VODs and I feel like the volume of the mic, especially when I get very excited and, you know, sometimes you might scream a little bit when you die or something exciting happens. I felt like the volume of the mic was spiking a little bit too much. So instead of having a noise gate of some kind, I added a suppressor. So whenever I do tend to be a little bit more loud, it shouldn't spike as much. Like it would automatically lower the volume a little bit. I've been messing around with it today. It feels like it is in a good place, but you never really know until you properly get to try it, right? So I hope it's gonna sound good. It does feel like we are in the final stretches of Blasphemous here. So I'm excited to just see what the ending is like, fight some of the new and final bosses, and yeah, just jump into the next thing. Feels good in the heat. Don't talk to me about heat. Oh my god. Dude, the heat here has been killing me, literally. It's been so hot, I haven't really been able to do anything inside my house. I haven't been able to do anything outside my house. I've just been trying to stay as cool as I can. Drinking water, having some ice cream, going down in the basement, taking a shower. Putting ice under my fan, hoping that would help. Things like that. Has it been warm for you too? We'll see when you start screaming if it's better. Yeah. It should be. Ah! Maybe it didn't sound like I was trying hard there, but it's not spiking to the reds now, which is good. Alright. Today it's only 26 degrees inside, but we had more than 28 inside before this year. Yeah, I had 33. And you know how stuff like that works. Like imagine how warm it is in the sun at that point. I think if you went out into the sun, it would be like closer to fucking 40. So I normally like to go on runs or go on a walk or something. But I haven't been able to do that either. Like I'm dying in the shade. How bad do you think it would be if I tried to be outside in the sun? It would be horrible. Oof. Yeah, I really hope this stops being a thing soon. I hate complaining about it too. It's like finally summer, but it's like to the point where I can't even be outside, you know? It's crazy. I did go to a lake to swim. Well, not really a lake, but like a place around here where you can swim in the water. And it felt pretty good, but yeah. Can't be in the sun. Yeah, it's just not possible to be in the sun. Hey, Das. How are you doing? Are you surviving? I'm not sure if it's warm for you too, or something. Damn, I don't remember what Chrome told me to do. You're melting too? Yeah, it's fucking crazy over here. God fucking damn it. I'm so pissed off. There's so much stuff I want to do. Literally, but I can't because it's just too warm. It's crazy, honestly. It is what it is. We're just gonna have to try and adapt, do the best of the situation. Oh, okay, yeah, here it is sunny. A little bit too much. Like, the thing is, I even notice it on the cats. You know? Like, even the cats just try to go to the darkest place they can find, and they try to stay away from the like the hot side of the house. Go to the rooms that are a lot more cool, and yeah, I sometimes worry for them. So I try to make sure that they have lots of water. I'm not sure if it just putting their wet food, making that a little bit cold, you know, not in the freezer but in the refrigerator. Maybe that would help it a little bit. The same way it feels kind of nice for us to have ice cream. I don't know if it helps, but I'll try to help them the best I can. Every room here is the hottest room. The thing is, my bedroom is the worst one. And it's here I sleep, I usually watch TV, and I play my video games. Because when you have long and sunny days like this, the sun is just like on my room all day, up until around this point. It starts getting good at like 5:30, where I can at least open the balcony door and let in some air, and then maybe have the fan there to like try and blow in some colder air, and or get the warm air out, depending on how you try and do things. And the worst part about all of this is just like what I tend to do is whenever it gets like around midnight, when it is actually cold, that's when I start going outside. That's when I want to be awake, so I can actually like feel like, you know, have a summer day or something when it's not so hot all the time. So I kind of change my sleeping pattern around. So I'm like awake up until like 6 or 7 in the morning. Then I sleep throughout the day and wake up really, really late. And I don't like doing it like that either, because if you want to go to the store or go hang out with friends, makes it really difficult. And then I also sleep in here when the whole thing is like a big ass sauna. Or you try and do it the other way around, but it's been a bit impossible for me. No matter how you do it, you're kind of screwed. You need key of the secular to open this door. Ah, we have a quest item for that. Wait, did I say secular? Secular. Oh, okay, that's what it said. Yeah, so it's just like pick your poison kind of thing. There's just no winning when it comes to these things. Oh. I've also been wondering what I should play next. Generally speaking. I think after this we're gonna focusing on Final Fantasy again. But I mean, it's always nice to have a couple of games that you can jump back and forth between. And while I have been talking about something called Salt and Sanctuary, maybe I should try something different, but I'm not sure what. Maybe find a retro game? We'll see. One of few doors we could actually open. Wah! Okay, that was not the spell I thought I had. Okay, now we're back here again. Interesting. Let's try this. But yeah, we made good progress in Blasphemous yesterday. I think we are pretty close to the end. But it's always a bit hard to judge, right? So we'll see how many hours it might take. And then it also depends on how much I'm failing on the bosses, right? Oh, we could open this door. Interesting. We live on the 4th floor where they built the exterior walls with sheet metal in addition to an old apartment building. Being able to open the windows to get some cross-dress saves us on days like this. Yeah. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do. I could stay down in the basement, but our basement is, you know, like the typical kind of basement, at least in my experience. They're filled with dirt and dust and not really a place you would want to be in for too long, you know. And while I have tried to clean it and stuff over the years, it just ends up being like you throw shit away and then you put more shit there. Or you let people use some space because they were family and friends were moving or shit like that. So the best thing I could do would have to be like drag some kind of long ass internet cable down to the basement or clean it first, preferably. And have like a long internet cable drawn all the way down there, and then I can just sit down there playing games or watching TV or something. Maybe renovate the whole thing so you actually get like you can be a real basement dweller. Because just being up here is just, oh, it's horrible. Yeah, it's really, really good, but being up here is crazy. And what's even crazier when I think about it, sure, global warming, I honestly feel like every year just gets like hotter and hotter, and like the heat is just staying a lot longer. But back in the day, let's just say 15, 16, 17 years ago, me and my friends would have LAN parties during the summer in this room. I think it gets hot enough now when I'm alone with my PC and equipment. Sometimes we would be like 5 or 6 sweaty guys in here just playing video games. How did we survive? I don't understand. I'm dying now. How did we survive back in the day? I just don't get it. Oh, another potion. Stick. Does it come with getting older and more mature? You can't handle as much now? Maybe. It could be that. But I also think it also has to do a lot with global warming, because not that I'm an expert in the field or something, but what I usually try to refer to at least is how much snow there would be during the winter, especially when I was younger compared to now. We would get like lots of snow in October where I live. Nowadays, and this is something me and Sinova have been talking a bit about and made some observations about as well, where sometimes I would not get like snow that would stick, you know? Sometimes it could snow like in November, like last year, but then after a day it would disappear because it's too hot. I think when we got snow here and it actually stayed for the rest of the season was like in December, which is insane to me because, like I said, when I was younger, we would get snow in the middle of October and it would stay until March next year. And I feel like it's kind of the same thing with the heat. Like, sure, it could be really warm sometimes. And one summer I remember it was so hot that I couldn't walk like barefoot on the pavement. So sometimes, some summers it was really hot. But generally speaking, it would never be this bad. Like, there's no reason for me to travel to another country, like Spain or whatever, for like a summer vacation. There's no point. It's so hot over here. Back in the day, I loved doing that. Just to travel to another country and experience it, and then you get to go home and it's a lot cooler. Crazy stuff. The weather is more extreme than before, more heat, more wind, and less snow. The snow doesn't stay here anymore. Yeah, no, it really not. Well, here's the thing. I live in the north, but not the far north. Like, if you go furthest north or close to in Sweden, you would still have snow pretty early, like the October stuff, like I said. But that would reach like down to Umeå is around the place I live, Mr. Lagers. So we would get a lot of snow even down here, but you have to go really far north now to have that still be a thing. And it's just killing me. Like, I hate complaining about it. I'm sorry if we're ranting here, but I have my vacation right now, right? And it is really nice just being able to sit here and maybe read a book or something and all that, but I want to be outside. I genuinely want to be outside and take care of my garden. I want to go for a walk. I want to go for a run or something. But it's so hard when it's so hot. I feel like I can't even clean the house inside, because even that is exhausting because of the heat. The best thing I can do is just try and drink water, have like a cold towel or a cold drink, preferably the water, and then just move as little as possible. The less I move, the better. Like, it feels like every movement I do, it's just so difficult. And I feel like I'm a very sport and athletic guy. I don't feel like I don't have any problems with my back. I've been going to the gym like 2 or 3 times a week for like past year. I feel like I'm a strong dude. So it's just the heat. Crazy stuff. Need to do my garden, but fake being out there. Yeah, didn't quite hear you there about being in Östergötland. There isn't much snow in the winter. Yeah, okay. Good evening, Radeshi. How's you? Have you been sweating today? More keys that we need to find. Fuck. Weird question to ask. Yeah, we're kind of just ranting about the heat. Or I am. You're doing good? Nice. Trying to get some gaming in now. While I still can. We sit on the balcony until late afternoon drinking coffee and water, lazing in the heat. Oh god. Here's the thing, I actually like to sunbathe. I do. But not when it's this warm. Oh, now we got the key. Now we're probably at the bottom. Little bit of heat, but not too much. All right. Nice. I'm happy for you. Okay. Yeah, I see where we're going. We're gonna have back. Check out some of the other locked doors because we got the key of the secular or whatever it was called. Yeah, it's unbearable here too. I was also in the mood to go see Superman or Jurassic Park or World, whatever. Same thing there. I'm just too hot. Missed on stream, but you said you can handle the whole game today. Oh, we might be able to. What I said was we are in the ending stretch, or whatever you say. We are around the end of the game, so we might be able to do. We might be able to finish it today, but it also depends on if we get stuck on a boss or not. Some of the bosses I've been playing, I've been stuck for 30 to 45 minutes. So you never really know. At least it's been fun to play. That's the important part. I was gonna come online myself, but same reason due to heat. I don't know if I could. I just melt on here. Yeah. crazy stuff. Wait, what's down here? Says I've been here. Oh, right, we did. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to play next. I want to have at least like 2 or 3 games going. So you can kind of just pick whatever you're in the mood for. Yeah. I also just want to try and use the vacation time that I have to actually play games, because as I've been saying, my job situation is a little bit unsure at the moment, like if I'm gonna stay with the company I am with right now, if I'm gonna swap to another one, what kind of work responsibilities I'm gonna have. So whatever happens when summer ends, like in August, there's probably gonna be not a lot of time for me to play as much games as before. So we're gonna try and do as much as we can. As though I had a late stream yesterday, I was tired, so I slept early. Yeah. Late stream, so I can enjoy the cold parts of the day, or the more chill parts of the day, cooler parts. And honestly, it's kind of come to a point for me too. Sometimes I felt, and this is a thing that's been coming and going for the last couple of years when I have been streaming. Like sometimes I kind of feel like, oh yeah. Here we go. Here it is. No, but like it kind of felt like you were being. How do you even explain this? Like. I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. I was gonna say like like you were being a bit annoying if you were streaming so much and you're pinging people, and people might feel the need that they need to stop by, or they'll be like, oh, now he's playing again and it's so hard to keep up, blah blah blah. But right now I'm just of the opinion that, you know, if I'm playing a game and if I'm in the mood, sure, just go live, like who cares. That's the biggest reason why I've been streaming Blasphemous here, and also Rayman over or on the side of Final Fantasy. Otherwise I would just probably try and play them on my own. It kind of goes back to why I even started streaming in the first place, because whenever I play games on my own, I usually I kind of talk out loud as if I have an audience to begin with. And the only difference being, like when I'm actually live here, I do it in English, and when I play a game on my own, it's in Swedish. So if people want to show up, they show up, and if they can't, they can't. It's not that big of a deal. I think it started. I can't even remember who it was at this point, but it was one person. It was like not one person, but a couple of people. They haven't really been super active here the last couple of years, but there were a couple of people that actually told me when we were just talking about streaming in general, that they actually got less inclined to hop onto the stream if I was streaming a lot compared to if I only did it once a week. To the point where it would be like, okay, he's live every day or every other day. It might actually discourage them to even hop on, like maybe even once a month, because they felt like they got kind of tired of seeing, oh, he's live again. And yeah, I'm not even sure how like you're supposed to respond to that. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, you know, I still don't really know how to respond, because, you know, people are people. I guess you tend to, if I had the choice between watching you stream DAS, and let's say you do it as per your schedule, maybe 3-4 times a week. If I had the choice between watching you and maybe an extreme, but oh, Tycooner is streaming, he never streams. Logical choice would probably be, well, I watch DAS a lot anyway, maybe I'll hop on and see Tycooner because he's rarely online. You know? But I'm not even sure what I want to try and get at. It just felt a little bit weird that you have to like, oh, you're streaming too much. Stop doing it. That's kind of like what it felt like. Instead of just being like, hey, you know, do it if you want to. Yeah, exactly. That's why I always try to make sure that, especially when I do stream a lot, like I never expect people to be here. Trust me, I've had streams, I think it was last year when I was playing Wild Arms, where I could have like a 4-hour stream and maybe Das showed up during his lunch break and that was it. I had tons of fun, just because the game was good. Like maybe the wording I'm using now is wrong, but for me it doesn't really matter if people show up here or not. It really doesn't. Like I just do it for me. Like you know, kind of like, I'm not sure how many of you actually hang out lots on Discord, but sometimes when you're in a call with people on Discord, you kind of just start live streaming if you're playing anything, and if people wanna see what you're doing when we are talking, you can hop on in and see Das play a shooter, or maybe Ralesia or Shads and C are playing Magic or something. That's kind of like what I feel about this. I kind of just do it because it's fun for me, and yeah, that's the most important part, like you said. Oh shit. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Nah, I guess maybe I got a little bit offended at the time. Who knows? But don't you have anything else to do? Ah, screw it. Let's not be a baby about it. That guy looks so big and dangerous, and slaughter him instantly. I understand you. You play because you simply want to. Then if we knock on the door and sit next to you in the boys' room and watch, it's just fun. Yeah. Basically, yeah. That's the only way I would be able to do it. That's the only way I would be able to do it. If I had to, especially like have a freaking schedule, or I would try and play games. I've sometimes tried to play games that I know like a couple of my friends would enjoy watching. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's kind of fun when they are here, but maybe it wasn't as fun, and then you kind of feel like, oh, it started, maybe I should finish it, whatever. You try to navigate the overthinkingness that I have sometimes. Like me in COD, lol, I always like playing, but I know it's not for everyone. Yeah, but that's the thing. The good thing about COD too, even though I don't really care for COD much myself, but the good thing about COD is that unless you're playing ranked, I assume there's like a distinction between random games and ranked. God damn it, I can't even speak. Like you could just hop on and play a couple of pub games and talk like you normally do, and that would be fun. Weird example maybe, but I remember one time, if it was a morning or something, I think it was like Saturday, and you did like a morning or early lunch stream. You were playing Fortnite, I think. and me and Senova were there, and you just played your game and we talked about other stuff. We didn't really talk much about the game at all. We were just having fun. Kind of like in a Discord call. The thing I talked about before, right? It was just like we were all on Discord, and you played your game and we were watching and we talked about stuff that was on our mind. It doesn't really need to be that complicated. Yeah, we were spamming sounds too. At least you don't have the wiener party like Opie does. That's too fun not to spam. It's impossible to not do it. Stupid ass, he never puts a limit to it either. But I think at this point he actually likes it. That's why he never put a limit to it. So I could spam it like 5 times. And then imagine 5 other people also spamming it 5 times. Like, it gets crazy. Wiener party, wiener party. Like you and Isengard? Hell yeah. Get me the hobbies to Isengard. God. I haven't seen those movies in ages. I really should. Map not available. Alright. I read that David Corenswet, he rewatches like Star Wars every 6 months. He really loves Star Wars. For context, David is the new Superman actor in the new movie. Or fervor, thank you. Okay, so we have a dead, naked body here, which means we need to equip this so we can interact with it. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Videt ne queskiat. What language is that? Videt ne queskiat. It feels like I'm trying to say it in some kind of... Queskiat. Like my tone is like I'm a Russian or something. Or like a Slovak or Czech. So Das, speaking of streams, how is your stream thingy? How is it going? You don't need to go into details. I'm just wondering, how is all of the planning going for you? I'm curious. Ah, okay. That's what you gotta do. Seems to be going okay. Okay. Alright. No, I was just like, wait, seems? I feel like you should know. Maybe it's Greece. Maybe. Not really sure. Have you kind of decided on what kind of games you would want to play? Have you decided that yet? Yay! Well, I would be down to play something with you if you need me. So just holler. Sphere of the Sacred Smoke. Ah. Small translucent pearl with a closing mechanism that's almost impossible to see. Can I just say also, I'm so happy that I came to a point now where I can actually read this font. Because when we started playing this game a couple of days ago, there's something about how the letters look like that I just couldn't read it. It even hurt my eyes at some point, or to an extent. Now I can actually read it, which is good. They were traditionally filled with the vapors coming from the big incense burners in the Mother of Mothers. This bead, however, contains something different. Its miraculous influence fills the bile flask after some attacks, but the miracle of Caprocious, and this does not happen often. Okay, so I can fill my potion by attacking, basically. Yeah, of course. If you need me as well as I can, I'll do my best to make time for it. I mean, it's the kind of stream that only happens once a year, right? So it would be kind of, yeah, do our best to put some time into it. Don't know if it's your kind of game, but have you seen Sea Frog? Game done quick, played Sea Frog the other day, looked fun. Sea Frog? No. Who's that? You know what? I'm kind of in the mood for a cute game. This game has been so depressive and disgusting with the religious imagery and stuff like that. I would want to play like a cute game. Well, what kind of cute game would that be? What did you say? Sea Frog game. Oh. Well, it's very color. Oh. Well, speaking of cute. Little gator game. That's a good one. New game skateboard. Cute game. Skateboard. Maybe you should recommend it to Bara Link. He's been playing some Tony Hawk last two days. No, that looks good. I'll add it to the wishlist. It's even on sale right now. Cool. Yeah, but I always take. I would always take suggestions. So if you have like a game that you think I would like, just send it in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you can join here if you want to, or you send it to me here. Okay, yeah. It is a lot cooler now, but I feel like my brain is still very mushed. Did I not walk here? Oh, we did. Okay. Trying to figure out where to go. How do you even get down now? Can you jump? Oh, you can jump through. All right. Good to know. And then we could enter here. Was that just one treasure? Yes. Really looking forward to that egg game. Yeah, it's fun, right? Oh, wait, we're here now. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, wait. Okay, so we have 2, 3 technically. We can go up, left, left. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I just got a bit confused about what I need to do. No, but games like that are fun. They really are. That one in particular. Wait, like how the game worked. Like you have to roll around the egg and try to jump when you have like the most how do you say, spiky part of the egg, in lack of a better word, or lack of a better words. To jump the highest, and then you had the freaking narrator making fun of you. The tip, just the tip, yeah. Okay, we need to go even higher. Also listen to this naked body. I saw him approaching between the bars. I saw fire burst through his chest and scorch him. I saw fire burn again from thin air and fuse his skin. He walks with fire and fire with him. That's me. That's been me the last 2 or 3 days. I didn't want to spoil you, but that's my cameo in the game. There's a baby here. Baby that needs rescue. A good game will be good until content patches it. Content patches ruined it, yeah. There's actually a DLC to the sequel of this game that people are really angry about. Speaking of content patches. Oh, speaking about something else. Have anybody in here played the Suicide Squad game? Why? I think the problem was just that it was too expensive for what it was, and all of the DLC for this game was free content. And then they release like a DLC that's like less content, and then you had to pay for it, and it was really expensive. People were just like, what the fuck, man? Hey, Chrome! How are you doing? Welcome in. Also, welcome in, C. How are you doing? How's Magic? I'm just assuming you and your brother are playing it. I need to get into it again myself. Did you like Suicide Squad, Das? Raleigh have not played it. I installed it myself, and I thought the gameplay at least was fun. I had fun playing the different characters and stuff like that. Not today, but I'm waiting for the daily quest to reset. Ah. Oh, by the way, speaking of games, so I'm just gonna jump over here quickly to make it a little bit easier to talk about. And I'm gonna send you a link. This is not something that's going to be interesting for most of you. Probably I am the only one that even cares. But I talked to Tycooner a couple of days ago about a game. It's this like role-playing game that you play in your browser that I played when I was younger, especially in school. It was all in Swedish. You went on adventures, you could even make clans, play with people, text-based RPG in your browser. So you didn't really walk around with a character or something, you just kind of click stuff and see what the heck happens. Super fun game. That game shut down for whatever reason. Turns out there's a very similar game in English called Warriors 2. So if you're ever in the mood for a text-based RPG, yeah, give that one a shot. I played it for a little bit. Unfortunately, it kind of plays like modern mobile games in the sense that they kind of limit how many adventures and stuff you can do per day. So I did mine pretty quickly, but if you're in the mood, you can even play it on your phone. Give it a go. It doesn't really require much of you either. It's been perfect for me now when the heat has been the way it's been. Got to level 26 in the season pass. Nice. It was okay. I never actually finished the story, but it was just the same thing over and over. The new content wasn't great. It was just the same missions. Oh, okay. Yeah. I did uninstall it because while I had fun with it, I was just not in the mood to play that kind of game right now. I just wanted to try it. So I'll probably try and go back to it at some point. Oh, you played that game? Yeah, I think in Sweden it was called Arenan. Arenan, I think. It was so fun. Really, really fun. Such a good game. Let's see, how far do you plan to get in your season pass? Are you gonna do the full thing to get like all of the cool stuff, or? I know you're not gonna do everything. I get that after some point, all of the big and good rewards usually end, but then you can still continue to level the battle pass. But do you plan to try and do all of it? All right, 40. That was the magic number. Should have been more like how Guardians of the Galaxy game was, but they obviously made it live. Yeah, live service. Yep. Unfortunately, they did. Wow, we almost have all the babies. Only 7 more. I must have missed one. What? Okay. Is it a boss? Oh, hello. Oops. Okay. Oh, shit. I feel like I'm way too powerful for this guy, even though we might be losing here if I'm not playing properly, but... Super. But I'm winning, Link. I'm just gonna punch him. Or attack him, I mean. Can I use that as a sound alert? Yeah, hell yeah, if you want to. Dude, he's really fast. Ah! Oh no, I tried to dodge. I tried to do the dash attack. Asshole. Whoa. See you, nerd. Dude, this boss was too easy. I played so bad and we still won. That's crazy. Thank you. Easy peasy. Ah. Perfect will be probably the most popular, thank you. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Don't know if you played that one, Rise, but as it's free, I thought I suggested it gets added to Epic. Notice Midnight Suns on the Marvel game currently with Prime Gaming. Oh, I have that game. I've done 2 playthroughs of it. It's a really, really fun game, I think. It has a lot of flaws, but I still like the core gameplay so much. It's kind of like a Persona game mixed with XCOM and card collecting. It's kind of weird. Everything is easy compared to Rayman. True. Rayman is way too hard. We're gonna go back to that, so don't worry. Did you end up getting to Debla? I missed the beginning of the stream. No, I forgot where that was. So no Debla.
The one you have pulled from punishment was Kirse, one of the sheltered. He was unjustly condemned to the stake for heresy, and the Inquisitors bore witness to the flames, engulfing his body amidst an atrocious communion of prayers and cries. Still, when it was over and the flames had died, the merciful miracle called them forth again, and from them, from the ashes and the embers, the body of Kirse rose anew. For fiery are the paths of the miracle.
You know what? You know what I would like? What I would like? A Tony Hawk game, but with a roster like from Mario Kart or something like that. I'm not saying I want Mario Skate, even though that would be fun too. But, you know, Blizzard Skate or just a TMNT skating game. I don't even know. That would be hilarious. Sonic skating game. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good job, Link. That's what we need. Key of the High Peaks. Key must be silver, but not any kind. I want it to be the purest there is. Bring it to me when its beauty is as high as its task is meaningful. The chariot will be sealed and forbidden, and your horses will sleep for as long as I order it. This I command, and my command is the command of His Holiness himself. Key for the transportation that leads to the remote convent. Okay. Something that's missing in the market. Yeah. You know, a game I would recommend that has a lot of, like, I think you can do a lot of extreme sports in it. Skating. I think there's like rollerblades and shit like that. Riders Republic. Look up that game. I don't think it's that expensive to buy. Riders Republic. I think it's a Ubisoft game. You can even like do races in like flight suits. Oh, you have it? I'm not sure if it's actually, if people consider it a good game, but I remember being a playtester for it, having really fun with the game when it came out. 39. What? Who buys games on Steam? Am I right? Check a key and it's probably like, yeah, key is $4. There we go. It's a sequel to Steep. You said cheap, but not the which market, and then you just to spite me, Link, you picked the most expensive one. Oh. Yeah, it was on sale. Yeah, you're correct. Let's see, we need to equip. Here we go. But yeah, if you can find it cheap, either by buying a key or getting it on a sale, I would recommend it. It's really nice. Ooh, do we have the poison thing? We don't. Now we do. We could be really screwed now. I have no more potions. Here we go. Oh, okay. I wanted to do the uppercut move. Ah, I killed them too quickly. Oh, thank God that was the... or thank the high wheels, or thank the miracle, or whatever. That was the final one. Scaly coin. Nice. Vine braided in blood. Disturbing golden disc covered by the dry molt of a reptile. The bas relief of a claw was considered a symbol of greed and increased the number of tears of atonement harvested with each attack. Ah, so you sort of level up faster with it, right? Fair enough. Oh, but you know what we should do now? I have enough experience points to... I think we have Quicksilver, right? Oh no, we don't. We don't have Quicksilver. Shit. So we can't level up the flask. Crap, crap, crap. Alright, but it kind of looks like we did everything here. Maybe we can just go back here and go left. Chrome, if you're around, how much more do you think I have of the game? Are we almost done? Curious to know. Oh, I can just keep going, right? Ah. Huh? Okay. No idea what that room was about. There we go. Yeah, let's keep the lifesteal. I really like this backdrop though, it looks so good. Ah! Key of the High Peaks. It's like we're going up to Dracula. Oh, we're up here again. That is so cool though. Okay.
Take the last one of these pains of mine, the deepest and sharpest of them all.
So we managed to get all of the health upgrades. Good.
Now depart towards the cradle of punishment, O penitent one in guilt.
Sick. That's how you do it. Teleporter, good. Yes, again. Artifact found in the hands of a dead arch deacon in tower isolated amidst snow. Confessions from Dolphus Part 1. They don't understand. They will not find grace amid all books and dark dreams. Grace is in the purity itself, in what we can see and touch. I must study the beauty of the shining and the curves that reflect the transformed truth. I must study the art of goldsmiths, as the miracle controls their hands, creating ornaments in its image and likeness. Here in these icy rooms, they will finally leave me alone. Part 1. Was that all we got, though?
I awake now from the silver ash that has been my cradle. The miracle calls me.
Ooh. Question is now, what do I do? the frick do I do? Now you go and get the Debla. Which one was the Debla again? Was it the enemies we needed to kill, or was it down here somewhere? Yeah, I know Debla is a spell or a prayer, like you said. But I thought you said it was here somewhere? In the wasteland. The buried churches. Because I wouldn't know. I would not know. I would honestly want Quicksilver. I want to help this guy. It should be just in the lower section of the wasteland. From Dreams of Mercy. So here somewhere? Alright. We can check it out. See what I missed. Wow, it's so nostalgic being back here again in a crazy, crazy way. What's this room for? Oh, one of these. Okay. Probably should have done this one a long time ago, but let's do it now then. There we go. How hard can this be? We should have been done doing this a long time ago. Tuh. If I actually did this the first time we came to this area, this would have been really difficult. I have so many sword upgrades at this point that, yeah. Custodian of Sin. That's the thorn in its final form. Can we do anything with it? I did not think I would be able to jump through that the floor. First death today, yeah. Someone's cardiac remains. Okay, so we got it. I thought that was a TIE fighter sound just then. Oh, that's a... Wow, maybe I should play a Star Wars game. Next. That could be something. Remains of the murdered novice Tentudia that was isolated from the rest so she could not receive a holy burial. That's for the window guy. Okay. That's all we needed then? A few things you missed in the very beginning, in the holy line, secret passages on the ground, on the rough patches with lots of rocks. Okay. Well, like I said, I don't really care to 100% everything.
Then thou hast already met Cleophas. He was once a member of this congregation. One woeful day he broke his vows and left upon hearing the news that a miracle had occurred. We never heard from him again. Please give him this. It will mean a lot to him.
Mm-hmm. Cord of the True Burying. One of those things there is a Quicksilver blob. Okay, okay, that I want. I want to see what happens to the guy that has the person bursting out of his chest.
It is now possible to give her the second true burial. With this supplication, she shall watch over thee.
Ah, Devil of Lights. That's like a Super Saiyan power-up. That's cool. Here at home, my partner and I have become a bit too nerdy about Star Wars, the series and the movies. That's fun though. When Star Wars is at its best, it's really, really good. And sometimes it can be really, really bad. But I enjoy that world so much. The only thing I would want out of Star Wars that we haven't really gotten is some kind of turn-based RPG. And there is this like XCOM-ish game coming out soon. That is a turn-based strategy game, sort of. Kind of what I want, but not exactly like that. But yeah, that should be fun. Clone Wars and Bad Batch is very good. Yeah. Andor is also really good. I know people, for some reason, they have a like very hard time getting into it. But it's really good when you do. It's really worth the time investment. But it also depends on like what you want out of your Star Wars. I think Andor is really good if you want to see a different part of that world. You don't want to have all of the mysticism, and it doesn't need to be about the Force and the Jedi Knights and all that. If you want to just go down to the, how do you say, base level of that world, like what is the underbelly of Coruscant or something like that. How do people actually survive? You want to get down to the nitty-gritty, so to speak. That's when Andor is really, really good. You like Rebels most of the animated? Yeah, Rebels is also good. The Holy Line, you say? Alright, let's check it out. Oh, nice. Yeah, give it a try. It could be... The one thing that could be, I guess, bad about it compared to, like, say, something like Tony Hawk is that in Tony Hawk you have all of the focus is just on you on a skateboard, while on Riders Republic you have a lot of different things that you can do. So maybe they aren't as well developed, but I thought it was a pretty fun game, at least. And you know, like every game you play, they don't need to be masterpieces. Not all of them need to be 10 out of 10. Like, you have some movies that are probably, even I would rate them like 5 out of 10. But you know, the good parts are so good that it's worth watching. Sticky patches on the ground in the rough patches with lots of rocks. Yeah, I didn't like Obi-Wan, personally. I don't hate it, but I don't really feel like there needed to be something in between episode 3 and 4, a story there. And I think what we got, like, the way, like, it felt so forced, in my opinion. Especially with how he got away from Vader the first time they fought, and it just felt like they couldn't really write what they wanted to do because they had to meet each other again in the 4th movie, you know? The Acolyte is not good, Obi-Wan was okay. I thought the action in Acolyte was good. I also really liked that the helmet that he had. I forgot what the material was called. But I really liked that character. It was just fun and cheesy. True, but I felt like that thing didn't really need to exist in the first place. It really had no reason to exist. It was not like, oh, I really need to know what happened between 3 and 4. Like, we already knew what Obi-Wan was doing. Ahsoka's kind of nice. A little bit too fan servicey for me. But it was still fun. Especially the Ahsoka and Hayden Christensen scenes were pretty good. But I'm just kind of tired of like Jedi Knights and shit like that. It feels like they can't go past the Skywalker saga or try something before. I mean, they kind of did with Acolyte, but then they just do it in a bad way, so not much to do. I knew not. That's pretty good. I think the best part about Ahsoka was when he was like, "You lack conviction," and he's walking on the bridge, and then you see like Revenge, well, episode 3, Anakin turning into Darth Vader in like a split second, and then he turns back. Fan service deluxe, but that part was pretty nice. Oh, there's another one. Okay, my bad. Yeah, 4 through 6 are the important stuff. Mandalorian I also really liked. That's probably my favorite. Some people said it got bad with season 3, but when me, Shads, and C watched it, I really don't understand what the hate is about. I really don't get what people don't like about it. Or Rogue One. But if you like Rogue One, you'd probably like Andor. You probably would. Some of the characters return. Sick of hearing of Star Wars, yeah. Some people be like that. I usually never get sick of a franchise if the thing is actually good. It's like superhero fatigue, like some people say. I don't feel like there have been superhero fatigue. It's just a bad movie or bad TV show fatigue. I'm always going to eat up Star Wars as long as it's actually good. Like if a new Star Wars movie came out and you are in your sick Star Wars mood, or I would be. Like I never would be. As long as the thing is good, I would like it. That's just me. That door is New Game Plus. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we have Quicksilver again. Is that the final Quicksilver, or are there more to find? I don't want to know where they are, but I'm just curious if it is the final one. That's the final one, okay. I hear footsteps up above me, beyond the roots. I hear irregular, raspy breathing from behind a rock. I hear the worms nearby, slithering towards me. So, basically just flavor. Alright. And it was both good and bad in some ways. Rogue One is a good movie, yeah. I think I'm fatigued of movies media overall. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There's nothing wrong about being sick of a franchise. Like, in some ways, I'm kind of sick of Dragon Ball at this point, but it's more like how they have been handling the franchise more so than the world and everything itself. So for that manga, the last 2 chapters of the book, so to say, has a 10-year time skip where the characters get older. And they made a new anime over 10 years ago that starts with starts like at the beginning of that time skip, and all of the content that they have released over 10 years at this point is between those 2 final chapters. So like all of the movies and games that we got through the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s and 2010s, it's been based on like all of these, like how many chapters are there in Dragon Ball, like let's say 400 or 500. But then the last 10 years, it's been stuff that they put in through this like 10-year time skip, and they are so restrained with what they can do because they have an ending. You know, the second chapter, like the end of the time skip. So they can't do anything crazy because of where the characters end up. So they kind of just do like fan service stuff, and they recycle stories and shit that you've seen over and over. When I'm just like, why don't you just make a sequel? If you make a sequel, it's detached from the original work that Akira Toriyama made, and you're free to do whatever the hell you want to. But no, it had to be between that time skip, and it pissed me off. So as soon as I hear, if it ever happens, especially now after the original author passed away, as soon as I hear that they are gonna not be afraid to go past the original franchise, up until then I'm not gonna bother with it anymore, honestly. And here's the thing, I'm one of the biggest Dragon Ball fanboys you can probably find. I've been eating that shit up because I like those characters, but even me at this point I've gotten very, very tired of it. Same with me for Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon has been kinda ass for years, not gonna lie. And I don't really like what they do with TMNT right now, even if it is fun to see Mikey and Tony Hawk. Or Michi, I guess. No, but I get that too. I get that too. I like the new movie, but I don't really like how they look. It is unique. It's just not my favorite. Even though it kind of makes sense. They actually look like teenagers this time. Not like the 2003 TV show when they are supposed to be teenagers, but they look like adults. Hello, mister.
With this quicksilver, I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
I never saw that. I never saw those movies. I haven't done that.
For your own sake, leave me alone. There is no need to think about what is about to happen.
Oh, I wanna know. I wanna know. That's basically this game in a nutshell, Link. What the fuck is that? This game is so disgusting. Ugh. Well, there you go. When we first came here, that guy to the left, he was like... He just had a... another happy ending. He basically just had like a face on his chest that he was like touching and... Kind of like he was like, what the fuck is all this? And the more we improved our potions, the further... I guess the bigger the face became, and yeah, this guy tried to crawl out. And this is the end result. I feel bad for that guy. He was so nice to us. Nice to see him being a dad now. True, character development. I don't even know if I have enough. We can get one more flask. Try doing it this way. This game is so interesting to me for a lot of reasons. Oh. I don't even remember it at this point, but when I first started the game, I really liked it. But then there was a portion in the middle where I didn't like this game. But then the last few streams, I've been having so much fun. It's a bit difficult for me to put into words what actually changed, or what it did. Yeah, screw that, I can't do it. I'm too bad at this game. Can't do it, I can't do it. Oh, hey. Oh, oh. Nice. I forgot to tell you something. This morning I thought I was gonna watch Superman on Plex, so it started and a long scene in space was happening, got the cycle, and then the title said Alien Romulus. Oh my god. Why did you think it was Superman? Last thing you might want to see is helping Socorro. I don't remember who Socorro was. Who's that? You know what? You don't even have to tell me. I can Google it. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's probably easier. Now I have a picture of who it is. Question is just where they were. Here, right? No? Where were they? Where were they? Because it said so. I picked Superman, it was Alien. Crazy. Yeah, I really want to watch the new one. If Daz says it's good, it's probably good. Oh, you know what? We kind of forgot to do this as well. Give her the knot. Here we go. This is really important because then we can equip another of those beats.
Now let my return once you possess new. May your heart.
Oh, dinner time. What are you gonna eat? Here we go. We can add another one. It's so hard to know what you might even need. Some protection against all elemental damage. Maybe this then? More tanky? Pasta med vegetarisk köttfärssås. Sounds good. Sounds good. Isn't Gravity generally said to be a good movie? I wish the map would tell me or like point out where important NPCs are. That's actually one reason I am debating if I should even play Salt and Sanctuary. Because that's a 2D game. It's sort of like a Metroidvania, but it does not have an in-game map. It's a bit like the Souls games in that regard. Imagine playing a game like this and you don't have a map. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah. It's like Metroid 1. Yeah. They don't even show where they are on the freaking wiki. Ah. Screw it, I'm just gonna Google it. Okay. Let's see. You thought it was bad? I don't remember what I thought about it, but I'm pretty sure when I see people generally speak about Gravity that people like it, unless I'm mixing it up with another movie. Jag hade också problem med Plex en gång jag skulle se originalversionen av filmen och bilden visade att det var den och det var den amerikanska versionen. Yeah. It's not good. If it shows one movie or version and you get something else. Obviously not ideal. Oh, it's that one. Okay, okay, fair enough. I was thinking about something else. Hawkeye, whatever that actor is called. I thought it was that movie. Whatever that movie is called. Oh shit, and then we went through the whole corridor and I should have gone up earlier. First question on Google, why is the Gravity movie so good? Yeah, maybe people like that movie too. I thought of another movie. What is it called? The Hawkeye actor is in it, and I think also the woman that played Lois Lane in Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman. She was also there, I think. Arrival? Yeah, maybe it was. That was the one I thought you talked about. Arrival! You have no available offerings.
A tear has rolled off her cheek. Could it be that her torment? Ah, poor.
I mean, maybe I should, but I don't have the quest items for this. I don't even know what to do with this. Alright. It's Arrival based on a true story, oh my god. Here's the thing, I've seen some crazy UFO shit myself, but I don't really believe it was actually aliens, okay? Jävla UFO. Wow, you guys are so funny. The thing that's so crazy about the thing that I saw was that my friend saw the same thing. And I know, like, when you tell a story like that, it doesn't really add to the believability of it for the people listening to the story, but for me it does. I'm just happy that I wasn't the only one that saw it. Oh, hey. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what to do here. But yeah, like we talked about Chrome, quest log would have been amazing. Even though the items you have in your inventory can kind of act like one, but yeah. There's probably a lot we don't know about the world, and that's probably a good thing. Yeah. It's fun to think about. Yeah, both of them are elevators, right? Ah, that's where you put these. Thought that would be up. It's really cool though. I don't remember what the planet was called, but I did see a planet not too long ago. And what I mean is like, yeah, the last couple of months, which actually had basically everything. It was almost an exact copy of like everything that you have on Earth. Needed to sustain life, you know. That's some sick shit. What? Well, that happened. Yeah, why do I and Sinova make that sound? I'm tempted to show you the edit I did with Bruce Lee, but I don't want to embarrass her too much. How would I even... Wait, so what happens if I pull this now? Oh, you go even higher. Okay. Is this the top of the top? This looks like final boss area. Which means we're not going here yet. Not yet. In dreams I hear him speak to me, even though his words have no sound. In dreams I can see him watch me, even though his eyes are made of silver. Yeah, this has to be. Some crazy shit. Okay. We'll just continue here and make sure not to fall down. Ah. Yeah. This has to be the finale. Very close. Right. So normally you wouldn't even be able to drop down like this unless you have a artifact or whatever they call it equipped. If you drop down like that, you die. You will see 112 movies this year. I don't even think I've seen 10. And I'm being completely serious. Yeah, how do we do this? My only guess then is that we need to come from this side and walk and do it normally. How would you do that? Yeah, I would need to go up. That's not possible. So the thing you could do, technically, this is just a concept, right? Basically, you get the the elevator here, and then you walk under. Or like you would get it up here. Wait, maybe that works. Wait, hang on. Wait, I have an idea. What if we... pull the elevator up here, teleport back, then we can fall down from this part down here. Would that work? Let's try. You can simply go down to a lower level with the elevator and TP back to the top. Or do like basically what I'm doing too, right? Should be the same thing. That's the end game area, by the way. Nice. There we go. That's how you do it. Almost final boss then, guys. Oh. Okay. But Chrome, I want to know. So, do I automatically get thrown into New Game Plus when we beat the final boss? Or are you allowed to go around then 100% everything, or after? Or do you need to do it before you beat the boss? We're waiting with excitement, me too, man. The bosses have been... You need to choose to ascend, okay. Yeah, I'm excited too. The bosses have been... they've been really good, but most of them have been pretty easy. Maybe I have also been a bit overpowered, but I've just been playing the game, so... There have been a couple that has been difficult, but also really fun at the same time. Like the snake from yesterday was good. What? Did you see that? Did you see that? What the frick? How did he do that? Well, at least I could be. That was rude. Like, I get what happened. He was spinning, I got hit, and I flew so far I fell off. That's crazy, though. That's funny. And I just want to shake the chest. You haven't gone straight right. Oh. Well, good thing you told me. Otherwise, I might have missed it. I'm just gonna ignore this enemy now if I can. See, nerd. Cantillondo of the Three Sisters. Oh. A song incapable of resounding in any human throat. There was never a voice able to intone this prayer, which tries in vain to emulate the rumbling of the colossal inverted iron spiral. Its cyclopean roar destroys organs and shatters bones, gravely harming nearby enemies. Alright. Ah! I didn't even see that wall. Wow, I need new glasses, guys. I thought I could just jump. Not as cool as Debla. No, Debla was a lot cooler. Alright. We're just gonna check the area to the right that Chrome here reminded me about, and then we'll head up to the, what I'm assume is the final boss. Here we go. No parkour. I don't think I'm gonna do more of the parkour, at least not now. I'll do it at some point. That one I got stuck on last time took me like an hour to beat. I'd rather just try and finish the game. All right. Hate this enemy, man. I think we'd like to help Socorro before going to the last boss and delivering that chain of the order or whatever. Oh, is this something you give to Socorro? Okay. Yeah, alright. We can do that. That's a pretty recent item that we got as well. Ah, right, we have been. Socorro is the mask. The cord is to... Yeah. You see, I'm not even keep track of the names anymore. There's so many more levels here. Where's these I can't get? Apparently, yeah. Oh.
The lady. 3 penitents that communed with the miracle clamored for her refuge and protection. Those souls for which she suffered have already departed to the other side of the dream. Has the holy commandment of my lady finished? Penitent one, whom shall I watch over now? The lady, 3 penitents that those souls for which she suffered has the holy commandment. Penitent one.
Need to find Cleophas elsewhere now. He'll be in the Arch Cathedral rooftops in the first save point. To the left. Nah, you're good, you're good. And I do appreciate that you're helping too, because a lot of these you wouldn't really be able to figure out on your own. It's the kind of thing where you could technically do it if every time you do something for a quest, you just explore everything on the map. But like, who has the time or patience to do that?
I love the mercy incarnate in her, and her, the daughter of mercy itself. How can I love the others more than holiness itself? The order, I remember it. Its rule was my rule some time ago. My thoughts are forlorn, penitent one. I need to pray. Thank you, penitent one, in silence. It is my duty to watch over the others in the absence of Our Lady. The order awaits me. Thank you, penitent.
Do I need to interact with him in Albero? Oh, he's just gonna be in that cathedral to pray or whatever then. Alright, it's almost final boss time.
Penitent one in charity, this is my new home. And from here shall my vigil begin anew. Take these words I managed to transcribe from the voice of Our Lady amid suffering, so they can become a prayer which you can raise in her memory. The Order blesses you, penitent one in the righteous path.
Sick. Broken spell. Summons the help of the Thorned Dame, who protects the penitent one from all evil for a short while. If your name is Tenturia, she who left to join the nuns, do not grieve or endure affliction. For with your unjust damnation, the miracle you gave us, sorry. If your hair is turned to bramble, that on your pale neck draws blood, do not grieve or endure affliction, for we present you with this song that might tear away each thorn. It just makes me invincible, or? Yeah, I saw the effect. Okay, it just makes it invincible. All right. Except for spikes. All right. Cool, cool.
The miracle, as long as this brotherhood has brothers, even if just one, there will be hope for the ill. Take this as a token of gratitude, penitent one in piety.
Penitent one. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, this will be the final thing. Then we'll head into the final area or the boss site or what's gonna happen. I can always go back and do some of the side stuff later. I know there's should we max out damage too, maybe? You talked about the last sword upgrade. We can also go get that. It would be a bit stupid to not get that one.
Now let my fingers tie a new mystery.
Do you mean the final boss, or to get the final sword upgrade?
May your heart
Upgrade, really? Guess you need to think of a route, or just Google the optimal. Okay. Then I will probably just try and go to the boss then. Don't get me wrong, the game is amazing, but I feel kind of finished with it right now. I kind of just want to get it done with so we can hop on and do something else. Yeah, we're missing one. And like I said, some of the parkour stuff I would want to see, even if it might not be super deep and interesting, but what the story with Miranda would be. But that's something I can do on my own. How are you doing on the map? 97%. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yo.
Penitent one in sleeplessness, carrying the guilty sword, you have committed the most serious crimes against the Mother and her saints, against the miracle and its outbreaks. We have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission. I, Chrysanta in penance, excommunicate you, expel you, execrate you, with the blessing of our miracle of the greatest pain.
Dude, I get goosebumps.
And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
Ah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Kinda sick that they can parry too. Oh, she hits me from behind too. Wow, I don't get why I can't parry that. Dude, I'm playing this so bad.
That sword you wield. The High will sing that I must escape the kiss of its steel, as it is wholly tainted by the heresy of its bearer. The Great Ones.
Look at that health though, holy crap.
Demand that I should battle until I draw my dying breath. The Three.
Okay,
The High
phase 2.
Voices proclaim that your execution cannot be delayed. And so I fear that my penance is far from over. Not while their voices still echo. Not while your silence endures.
Oh no, we're so fucked. Yeah, when you said that, I kind of figured it was gonna be a phase 2. That annoyed me greatly though. I honestly feel like that boss fight wasn't difficult at all. For some reason, like, I pressed the button, I'm not sure if I pressed it too early or whatever it was, but you were right. Good job. Yeah, that just didn't feel right. For some reason my parries just wasn't going through. Hard boss, no! Just parry, for God's sake. Learn to block. Skill issue, like the kids say. Yeah, I think I pressed the button too early. I think that was the problem.
Penitent one in sleepness, carrying we have and
I'm not even angry at the game. It doesn't look any different to any other sword swing we've been blocking throughout the whole game, but for some reason this one I just keep failing on. It annoys the frick out of me. I might actually rage quit at this point. I don't understand what the problem is here. When do I damage her? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I kinda need to cheat with the spell.
The high voices, so not wild.
Okay. Yeah, I have to agree. I feel like there's not a lot of openings to damage her. At this point, like I could get like a small hit in, but I feel like I don't really have enough to even do like a regular combo. Like a 3-hit combo. Maybe sometimes when she's just standing still, but then you need to be really, really quick. Or I just try and cheat and use the new spell that we got to make myself invincible. It's not really fun right now. Like, even if I would be able to parry all of this, I feel like there's no opening. Maybe that. But it's not enough for a combo, like I said. Ah, that's my bad. They're obviously, yes, I just don't understand how to fight it, so. It's okay. Is there anything else that we can do? Try to see. All elemental damage. Magical attacks. Yeah, I feel it's so hard to judge what kind of damage she's even doing. Well, we don't need this. So we can get extra health. We have lots of defense. We don't need this either. So we can take this for extra defense. We are faster. We generate further our mana on hit. We heal faster. I guess I might just need to try another spell. Right? We could try this. If I could just learn to block her abilities, maybe we just need to do damage with spells instead. Instead of being invincible and attacking her that way. Yeah, I'm just trying to think out loud about some kind of strategy. But I feel like it's so hard to strategize in this game sometimes too, because again, I don't really know what kind of damage that she's doing. So you can have reduced damage against magical attack, elemental attacks, and I would assume that her purple thing is magic and not elemental. But from what I heard, elemental attacks include magic when we were looking it up yesterday. So if you have magical defense, that is only for magic. But if you have elemental resistance, that's for like fire, toxic, poison, whatever, something else, and then also magic. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Penitent 1.
Penitent 1 in Tarry, we have and thou shalt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that was risky. My bad. Is there something I can equip so I don't fly back as much when I'm parrying? Because now some of the counterattacks I miss because I glide too far away from her. I don't even know. I feel like a lot of text on the items here should be in the lore section as well. I kind of just want them to tell me what the frick do they do. Okay, that's what we gotta do. Okay. See, that's one of the good ones. Good counters that we can do. Ah, I messed up. See, I hate that. I don't even press the button, it just happens. I wish I had time to go into the boss and do the attack. See? I really don't like this boss. The snake I had trouble with, right? That was still fun. Oh my god, this boss is so boring. She just attacks and attacks and you get like one little sliver of damage done and she attacks and attacks and come on, dude. Oh man. You know what this reminds me of right now? A lot of you probably didn't see that, but what was that other Metroidvania game that we played around this time last year? There was a boss I had trouble with, which wasn't difficult at all, but the boss was so goddamn boring that I still died a couple of times. I think there's even a clip of it. Like I felt I got tired, like I mean literally tired, like I almost fell asleep. This is kind of the same thing. Same attacks over and over, and it feels like I don't really get the opportunity to properly attack. Sometimes you get that, but there doesn't seem to be some rhyme or reason to it. Like I fail more because it's boring more so than it's difficult. And I start doing bad decisions. Sleeping boss, yeah. No, but it's disappointing because even the boss before this, the fire thingy, was super fun. I thought that even though that boss was easy because we were overpowered, that one felt good to fight against. The snake before that I thought was excellent.
Not while
least you got that part down. Oh, my bad. That was my bad. I don't understand why she would sometimes jump so far. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit bad at seeing when she's gonna do the long jump. Yeah, this spell is totally useless here. Oof. Yeah, I messed up at the end. At least we learned something there. When she's doing the jump into the ground, we have a good opportunity to get some hits in, I guess. I don't know which one to pick. It's so hard to, I feel also, to react to what she's doing, because she attacks so fast, right? So while it would be nice to maybe have the Solea here of excommunication, it basically increases the damage of my hits. He needs to do the whole spell animation before I can use it. It's a buff, sort of. It's active for a really long time, but it feels like it's really hard to use it properly, just with how we have been jumping around with this boss right now. Yeah. Good thing is, I feel like I'm getting better and better at fighting her though. I still feel like there's not enough and good opportunities to damage her, but at least we found that. So I will be happy with that. A little better each time. I believe you can do it now. Thank you. Only 29 depths, you're a machine. 29? Where did you get that number from? Hello? Well, come in. Welcome in. You came in at a good time. 29. I misread. Do you want to say the same thing again? Oh, only 45 deaths. You are a machine. Or do you take it back? 45 is still awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying. We're doing our best. Penitent one.
In sleeplessness. Carrying
In sleeplessness.
The guilty sword. We have been an I and the...
Ah. Oh shit. Hate when that attack doesn't reach. Take that. No. Shit.
That sword you wield. The High will sing that
It's
I
not as
must
cool as your
take
sword,
the kiss of its
but I'll
steel.
take it.
The three. The High voices, so I... Not while...
Oh, what am I doing? Ay, ay, ay. What? Oh, I don't even have enough to use a spell. Okay, that's new.
Go on! Purge my soul bitten by the miracle! This pain that I feel.
Oh. Yeah, I did notice that. It's a good way for you to farm. If you want any last abilities or something like that. Thank you for the encouragement and thank you for the nice job. Thank you, thank you.
It is deeper, more ancient. The guilt you carry has broken something inside of me. My faith.
Nice!
My soul is wounded. I will now walk to the chapel where it all began, where the first kneeling took place.
Thank you for the GGs.
Your first step towards atonement.
But that wasn't the final boss. I don't believe that for a second.
Now leave me alone with my deep wound.
Follow? How do I follow her? Meet her at the chapel? Okay. I can do that. Not that one. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, she's at the top too? Okay. I'm just gonna walk that path so we can calm down a little bit. But yeah, we managed to beat the boss, but I still kind of stand by the fact that I said we did find a good way to do some damage to her eventually. But I felt like there should have been more opportunities to do damage. It got really annoying by the end. But like I said, I managed to learn at least how to parry. It always felt like it was more of a me issue, more than the game being too hard or like unfair or something like that. There's a broken beat, it trivializes a lot of hard fights. You get it at 50k donations for the chapel. Basically, we can get it right now.
Something has changed in her. Something unfathomable that escapes my judgment.
We can buy it to see what it does.
Once again, my mask of blindness meets your silent one. Do not worry on my account. The crimson cords protect me from being wounded. It is true. And so, your sword and you, guilt and penance in Holy Communion, only you both can put an end to this eternal cycle, to this eternal twilight with neither beginning nor end. Penitent one, there is something greater than the Mother Church, greater than the miracle, greater than what I have protected with my life and my faith. It is that which controls the miracle. I am speaking of the Supreme Trinity, the High Wills. They can be found on the other side of the dream, on the path of the eternal processions. But only a soul in supreme suffering can obtain supreme absolution, and thus be able to reach such a place.
Only a soul in supreme suffering can obtain supreme absolution. Oh!
Now you are marked by the four wounds. The final ascension awaits beyond the throne, beyond the dream. Perform your final penance, and make your way to the turned throne. The eternal processions await us on the other side.
Will you be playing P2? Do you mean part 2? For the second game? Yeah, definitely. I'm wondering if I should wait a bit though. Because I saw the second game has DLC, which I don't have. And considering what people say about that DLC, I'm not sure if I want to spend like $12 on it. Oh, I forgot to... we can do the donation thing. Just for fun. And I'm with you, Chrome. If it's seriously like a very broken thing, I'm not gonna want to use it either. But yeah, so I might wait a little bit until the... I know like the games have been on sale very recently, but I might wait until it's on sale again, the DLC for the sequel. Yeah. And you said it needed to be 50k? Or was it put in 80? Alright. We can do that. Ha, annars då? Går bilen bra? Grannen klipper sitt. Ah, another skin. That was the other thing we got. Huh? Oh, of course. Oh, this game. They always want you to leave and enter an area again. Ah. Not the end of the world, mind you. Cloistered ruby. A crystal sphere imprisoning a ruby heart. The gem sparkles with lightning from other lands, filling the glass with a stormy light. The strange energy fills the wearer with determination, electrifying the very air around him after drinking from the bile flask. Okay. Well, if you say it's overpowered, I probably don't want to use it. Determination? Yeah. Is that an Undertale reference? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can use it. We can give it a try. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Chibi, Koala, welcome in. Oh. Yeah, it looks crazy. I mean, it all depends on how much damage it does, but yeah. I believe you. If you say it's overpowered, it probably is, so we won't use it. Ugh. I would use it. There's nothing wrong with things like that. The thing is, often when things are overpowered, or when I understand, or when I learn that stuff is overpowered, I usually aren't even, like, I'm not good enough at utilizing it the way you're supposed to be doing. So in this case, it would be, oh, you can only do it after a bile flask, after you drink a potion, basically. I would just probably drink when I don't need to, and then miss all of the attacks, and then I lose potions when I need them for later, blah, 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 blah. So I'd probably suck with it anyway. That said, I want to take a quick bathroom break before we do what I assume is the final thing up here, so give me a minute and I'll be back. Hey, we're back. Can't wait to see your next gameplay. I'm currently doing my first run of this game on stream as well. Nice. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Oh, you're playing from console. Cool. Lurk, pen, and sin, lust. That's funny. All right. I guess watch out if you don't want to get spoiled. It's like you're walking up to Dracula again, but it looks a lot more colorful and nice. You're actually going up here during the day compared to Dracula when it's the vampire, you know, darkness. His Holiness, huh?
In my dreams, I heard your footsteps coming closer. In my dreams, I tried to talk to you and introduce myself.
Is that the same?
Guardian of the miracle and of the miracle banner, with great pain, I carry the
That's the
emblem
voice
of
from the
the
cutscenes,
Father.
right?
I am the hands of bloodied skin. I am the eyes from which our mother gazes. But nothing I know of
Nothing.
apart from your cold, nameless visage, apart from your calloused and wounded hands, apart from the mourning of your deaths. No, I know nothing of you.
Nothing.
Only the miracle knows.
Whoa.
Now may your sword full of guilt with mine of gold collide.
Okay.
Let them hurt and march.
You look kinda old, man. I'm not sure if I can hit you.
Curse you forever in name.
Oh.
I bless you forever in death.
Death.
You have shattered the mirror in which you saw me asleep. Now you see me awoken as the son of the true miracle.
Oh. That was fun. There's no UI. Gold is a horrible material for weapons. Yeah. It sounds cool and it looks cool. But it's not very durable, is it? Do not like that flickering purple light effect, it throws me off. This reminds me of the Sigma fight in Mega Man X. Thinking about the messenger boss. Yeah, I'm thinking about the messenger as well. Yeah. These cutscenes are so gorgeous, guys. It looks so good. Peak pixel art right here.
You have freed his holiness from his afflicted torment. And now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream. The cradle of the grievous miracle, the final relic. The grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting. That first relic is here, at the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the Turned Throne, where His Holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain.
The art and music of Chef's Kiss. Yeah, it's Did you see what he did? He touched his crotch. What? What did he do it again? Why would he do that?
And now, your final communion with the Lord awaits.
Oh. He has the wrong size of underwear.
You will be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart.
I'm sorry. That took me out of the moment a bit. I'm sorry, dude. When I am the new holiness, I'll give you new underwear, okay? Oh, God. Did I do a mistake though? Oh. Should I have went back to heal? The binding do look pretty itchy. Oh!
Here we are, my crimson figure and you, on this side of the dream.
Uh-oh.
The miracle has turned me into a sentinel of its sacred home. This is my new calling. What do you hope to find here that is not the blinding gray light that tempers our wounds, and the vast horizons that extend without end? The path of paths has ended, and with it, so too has your penance. Now let your body, like mine, be bathed in blood. This will be your final resting place, but no one here will be able to watch over you. There is no point in recoiling from the desires of the all-knowing and all-powerful miracle.
Shit.
Behind me, penitent one. Take cover in my crimson bindings.
That is so cool. I'm almost dead though. Uh-oh.
There is no point in recoiling from the desires of the all-knowing and all-powerful miracle.
Interesting way to do it. Wow! I didn't even heal once. That was bad. My bad, guys.
There is no point in recoiling from the desires of the all-knowing and all-powerful miracle.
I don't have a prayer though, that's kind of weird.
What is this code that is born of my entrails? Is this the death of the soul? The mind? The being?
Behind my sword. Behind me.
Oh. Oh.
My final task is completed. I will go, and so too will all those who loved me. Now I will sink down here, in this land of clouds, in this realm of dust and glimmering lights.
Ho, 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 ho. You see that? What a way to off someone. Jesus.
The Guardian has fallen.
What do you mean, the Guardian?
The final truth awaits you. The final outrage.
There's more?
Go forward now, through the embroidered mantles towards the light.
Okay.
Penitent one, who comes into our presence.
Bringing guilt to the most sacred of places, to the most forbidden of temples.
What is?
Breaking all laws, and thus desecrating His Holiness himself.
We are the High Wills.
For there is no miracle that does not stem from our desire.
That is not our reflection.
That is not our word.
The word that was first made flesh and then sanctified. Penitent one, does not the pale, still light of this vast horizon hurt your eyes?
Of this procession, more ancient than us, that extends out before you without end nor beginning.
Of this brotherhood of grieving souls, held captive by their own condemnation and benediction?
This is the path of the ancient processions, the kingdom that the miracle wove from threads of dreams. A domain where faith would unite in one single, uninterrupted act of adoration.
That would give us light and time.
That would make us eternal.
And higher reaching than the sky itself. You have come to this place to atone for your sins, to put an end to this work.
Destroying our flesh that once was word, and now is but silence.
Making us cast down our eyes, leaving the miracle bereft.
And so the last of our wills is your eternal condemnation. In life and in death, in hunger and in thirst, in sleep and in wakefulness.
Buried under layers of ash, the ash of your flesh, bones and sinew.
Execrated in visage, forgotten in name, forever and ever.
There is no penance that can exonerate this sin. It is the price to pay for the ultimate blasphemy.
Holy damn. I'd watch a TV show that looked like that. That's so cool. Oh, the sword is gone too. You just killed God. As you do. Not the sword. Yeah, let the sword live. We actually did it. We beat the fucking game, guys. Let's go! That's how you do it. That was amazing. But wait, did I get a good ending? Well, was that a bad ending? It felt like a good ending. Yeah! Oh, Sheepy, thank you for the 100 bits. You didn't need to, but thank you so much. Post-credit scene, yes. Okay, it was a good ending. Huh. Thank you, Raleigh, for the bits too. Thank you guys. Very much appreciated. The best ending! We've got the best ending! Woohoo! I want to see the bad endings. Bad endings are usually super funny sometimes. Okay. But yeah, I guess we can wait on the credits a little bit. So what I want to do, I need to find some kind of lore video to watch after the fact. I guess especially like what Chrome and Mug noticed in some earlier streams. It's been a bit hard for me to keep up and follow the story, especially keeping track of whose name is or who is named what and all that. So now when I have the game fresh in my mind, I think I'm gonna find a YouTube video that yeah, just kind of go through the lore, at least of the first game. I want to make sure that I don't watch a video that is going to talk more about Blasphemous 2, because I want to go in as blind as I can. You can skip to the... That's okay. Let's do that then. The lore is so extensive. Oh, you can even speed up this. Alright. I definitely need to do the same. Yeah, it's something I had to do with Dark Souls as well. It's been a bit hard for me to like understand like fully what is happening and what you're doing. Like you kind of get like the gist and all that, but kind of looked like a heart, but now it kind of looks like a womb. Something is being born. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Down from the heavens comes a heart-shaped kind of thing. It's like a womb, and there's like a person-grown thing being birthed, or what? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's about the second game. Kingdom Hearts! Son of the Miracle. They were getting all the skins in... up in this bitch. A new game mode has been unlocked. Is this New Game Plus? Sacred Sorrows? Time to sleep now. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here for such a long time, Lagesh. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good night's sleep. That's Boss Rush. Okay. You want to know something cool that I noticed way too late? So, look at this. You can actually decide what kind of menu you want. So this is the menu you got. IIRC C is if I recall correctly. But yeah, look at this. You can actually decide which background you want. Wait, who was this? Was this the bone boss that we fought? This is the bone boss, right? That's a sick background. That skeleton is New Game Plus. Why is so much stuff hidden in New Game Plus? What is this, Chrono Trigger? Strive and Ruin, okay. That also looks really good. I really like that they're moving too. Like for the VODs, I'm using this as a base. but it's obviously not like a GIF or something. Yeah, that looks sick. Can I say something very disappointing about the second game that I've noticed? So all of these amazing pixel art cutscenes, they are not in the second game. They are animated, like normally animated, hand-drawn instead. I don't know why. I'm very disappointed by it, but I'm excited to play that game at some point outside of that. Okay, so you ascend from the menu. Is that not better? No, because I've seen some of it in trailers and such, and it looks like crap in comparison. But it's only because of how good the pixel art animation is here. You know, it's not like it's bad. But I mean, you can't beat this, right? It looks so good. It was not the same artist that made them. They didn't work on the second game. Now, why wouldn't they do that? If they are busy with something else, fair enough. If they didn't hire the same person, that's stupid. That's stupid. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, if they didn't work on it, there's probably a reason. Oh wow, guys, I don't even know what to say. What an incredible game. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, I really liked the beginning, and then there was some place in the middle where I was getting a little bit bored. But then something happened. I'm not sure what it was, or if it was a specific boss or an item, a spell. Something happened when it became super fun to play the game again. And ever since then, the game has just been amazing. Like, it's so hard for me to put it into words right now. Like, for a while there, I was just like, this is not the Metroidvania that I am going to like. Something about the exploration, the movement, I don't really know right now, but there was something that was bugging me. But then a flip, I can't even speak. Then a switch flipped. Something happened. And like the last few, like this stream and the stream before that has just been, yeah, incredible, really. It's hard to put into words, but it's super fun. Such a fun experience, such a good experience. There's nothing really like it. From what I played, at least. So good. Yeah, this style has so much personality, I agree with you. Like, even just these background thingies, they look great. Then an angel named Cromwell descended from the skies and began to guide me. Yeah, you and Mug have been really, really helpful, but in a good way. Like, you've not really been like Iotech that was just like, go do this, go here, do that. Every step you took, that would have been crazy if that happened. Oh. Yeah. No, trust me, like when I was playing Demon Souls, we had some, I think it was Spanish, because he typed in Spanish a little bit. He basically just came in and he was like, go over there. No, the other way. Pick up sword. Attack with sword. No. Yes. Wrong way. Yeah, I don't like doing that. I just like to point directions and let you figure things out. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what you did. Or when I asked a question, you were always there to help me. And the thing is, it's more fun doing it that way, because a lot of stuff that I had questions about, I could just Google it, and if I wasn't streaming, I would probably do that just to point me in the right direction. But it's more fun when you get to like talk about it, you get to try and figure it out yourself, and especially when you get hints. I think the best thing you ever told me was that read the description of all of the items or the spells, because they're gonna help you understand where you need to go. And it really made a difference. It did. Especially with some of the quests that I finished. I think it was the second or third stream, when you and Mug came in a little bit late. Nothing wrong with that. But then I finished a couple of quests, and that was only based on just reading like the lore stuff and what the item does or something to try and figure out, oh, this needs to go here and you need to go here. And then, yeah, it's just been super fun. I really want to jump into the second one immediately, but like I said, the DLC for the second game is a little bit too pricey for me, so I'm gonna... It's probably good if we take a break from this world a little bit, let it sink in, then we can get back to the sequel a little bit later. Okay, now normally I would probably turn the stream off, turn the stream on again, and then we hop into Rayman or Final Fantasy, which is 2 other games that we're playing right now. But as I've been complaining about that the last few days, it's been so warm here where I live in Sweden. We had like a heat wave that I haven't really been able to do stuff, much of anything during the day. Now it's pretty cool, so I honestly just wanna take a walk, probably take my bicycle for a ride. I'm gonna go to the store, buy some snacks, probably watch a movie or something after that, and just try to enjoy the fact that now I can actually live, I can move, I can do shit. I don't need to take a shower every 5 minutes. Make sure that the heat doesn't kill me. So that's gonna be it for the day. Thank you guys for being here. It's been super fun. Thank you for the biddies, the comments, the help, the funny interactions and all that. You did, Custodia, great service. Thank you. Enjoy your rest. Thank you. I'm gonna go lay down in my coffin too and rest up for a little bit. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. We're gonna raid out though, so I think we're gonna... who should we raid? Should we raid over to Plot? Plot is playing Dark Souls 3. He's a funny dude. He's also learning. He's an American that is learning Swedish. So that's always fun for me. Let's see. Lot 52. But yeah, I guess you can join the Discord here if you want to as well. That's where I post when I go live next time. Feel free to stick around for the raid, and we'll see when I go live next time. It could be tomorrow, it could be later. I've been playing so much last few days, so it could probably be good to take some kind of break, especially now when we finish the game. But yeah, stick around for the raid, and I'll see you around. Bye guys!